Welcome back. Okay, good to see us all. I will do a recap. So, if you're just joining, we're talking about the statement or the conversation that says, is business just about marketing or the market you are in? And I established earlier on that there are some industries that have a ready-made business template. So if you're in the industry that deals with quantity, then you know that where your profit is from would be tied to quantity. So you are thinking of selling a product that almost everybody needs, or maybe they want, or they have to have in their house. And then you are selling at a fraction or a tiny amount of money so that you can sell to as many people as possible. Examples of products like this will be what we usually need at home: toilet rolls, toilet papers, washing liquids, water you are dealing with. What else? I'm trying to look around my house. Maybe dustbins or dustbin nylons or stuff, but you are looking at what an average person can buy for a fraction or can easily afford so that you can profit from the number of people that buy it. So those are people in the quantity business. They deal with numbers, they run with numbers. Now, there's a ready made template for that. You need strategy and so many things. But guess what? As long as your water is good, as long as people trust it, people will buy it. As long as your drink, is good, as long as it looks like you are trusted, people will buy it. But there are some of us who are in the quality business. We are in the business of some level of exclusivity, and then exclusivity simply means that you're selling to less than 10% of people. 10% of people probably in your market, in your industry, in your country, or anywhere. So, for example, I am selling to less than 10% of people, and I identify that, but people don't identify it to some extent. So, to some extent, they are unhappy that they can't afford me. And then I say it categorically that my market is not the quantity business, my market is the quality business. For example, I serve achievers, professionals and executives, achievers. What I call my avatar, which is my target audience, who my exact client is a person called Taiwo, for example. Or if it's a global audience, I can use the name as Lewis. So if I was selling to someone like a Lewis or a Taiwo, Taiwo is most likely above 40. There are some of them that are younger than 40. Taiwo is most likely above 40, has nothing less than 20 years of work experience. Taiwo is an achiever, award winning. Taiwo is dependable. Taiwo is reliable. Taiwo is that kind of person that everybody confides in. But what does Taiwo need me for? The reason why Taiwo needs me is because, number one, everybody confides in Taiwo, but Taiwo has less than two people to confide in. Everybody sees Taiwo as a role model. Everybody wants something from Taiwo. They are always taking something from Taiwo because Taiwo is dependable and reliable. Taiwo is mostly used. If she's not careful, Taiwo is used in her marriage because when she was trying to get married, she probably didn't have enough self-awareness or understood herself at that time. So she just felt, oh, let me marry a good man and we'll live happily ever after. The part Taiwo didn't understand is the fact that you can be good but not good for me. There are 8 billion people in 195 countries. Not every good person is good as a spouse. There are some people that I know are good, but I know that I can't be with them. The reason is because we're not going to the same place. We don't want to achieve the same thing. A good person, for example, may want threesome. Threesome is a type of sex. I am a good person. I don't subscribe to that kind of move. And it doesn't make him a bad person. That's his sexual headache. But I am not his partner in that. So he can be good, but he may want something differently. Some good people want to be polyamorous. I am not interested in that. I am monogamous, I am loyal, I am faithful. So I do not sell to everybody. I am in the exclusive market. Someone like Taiwo or a Lewis is usually good and dependable. Their bosses send them to places. In fact, some of them are CEOs. But in their marriages, they're not really happy because they didn't get married to people that they align with. They may be good partners, but they do not have this alignment. They want different things for themselves. Taiwo wants to trust. So Taiwo cannot deal with infidelity. Taiwo cannot deal with an unfaithful spouse. Taiwo keeps to her word. Taiwo has integrity. But Taiwo's spouse tells lies. So it gives Taiwo headache and unhappiness. And then all Taiwo has will be her achievement and her title. So Taiwo is dying slowly. Taiwo is using her achievement and her title as a mask. So one day, Taiwo encounters someone that says to you, have you heard about the emotions doctor? And she says, no, I haven't. And then the person says, check her out on Instagram. And she does. And then Taiwo sees that I was designed to help her. And then she reaches out to me. My fees are from $5,000 to $50,000. For someone like Taiwo, it's not expensive. It is expensive for people who are not my target audience. It's the same way a private jet is not expensive. Private jet has their target audience. Apple, their wristwatches, their laptops, their phones, Samsung, all of them have their target audiences. So the fact that you can't afford it does not make it expensive. It just simply means that it is either you work hard to afford it or to understand that you are not part of their avatar. So my avatar is like a Lewis or a Taiwo who has money but desires meaning. They want to move from a place of meaninglessness to meaning, dissatisfaction to satisfaction, unhappiness to happiness. That is the reason why I'm the therapist of therapists. I'm the coach of coaches. That is the reason why I work with just achievers and celebrities. They are the ones who can pay me. So 20 people are working with me, paying me $50,000 every year. That's how much? $1 million. Cool. Those are the people that I work with. Those are the people that I'm sent to. Anybody who can't afford me, it's okay. They just have the people that they are sent to. There are people at everybody's level. I didn't start to fly first class the moment I started flying. No, I started with economy. They will squeeze you there. You'll be suspecting if your blood is flowing and praying that you don't die. Then later on, you move to premium economy. Later on, you move to business class. Later on, you do first class. There may be a private jet, whatever it is. There's growth in life. So I am at that point where I can choose my clients. I can choose people to work with because why am I choosing? The fact that you want to pay me does not mean that I want to work with you. And here is what I mean. It just simply means I need to be sure that you want the result that you really want. I need to be sure you'll be committed to it. I do not do miracles. What I do is to help you understand your past, know how your past is affecting your present, and be able to weed out those things that can harm your future. So my work is very defined. I move you from where you are to where you desire to be. But I don't just move you, I give you tools. The reason for those tools is that so that you don't need me again. So that I give you the beauty for ashes, and when I'm not there, you can sort yourself out. Now I have established who my avatar is. If you're listening to me today, do you know the market you are in? Can you articulately describe? Just like I said, I gave Taiwo and Lewis their characters, and I told you who they are, and I told you why I am the oracle for them. I told you why I am their God and their consultant. And what that means is that they are people that God intentionally created to help you shaping your life. And it's not to take his place, no. It is for you to know that you were made in the image of God. I think like God. I work like God, and my work is my worship. So when these clients see me, they already understand that Emotions Doctor was created for me. It's like deep, collect onto deep. That's why some of them, even after they stop paying me, they're like my family members. They understand that I'm in their corner. I am like their earthly Holy Spirit. They don't call me every time, we don't chat every time, no. But they know that if life attempts to show up at their doorstep, they can always reach out to me and I will be there for them. Those are my Taiwos, those are my Lewises. So do you understand the market you are in, or are you selling to just everybody? This conversation I'm having are the free venues in which I give wisdom. I do Instagram live anytime I feel like it. I have 245 videos on YouTube. Those are my free platforms. So I give a whole lot of wisdom on social media. I do that on YouTube because I know that not everybody can afford $5,000. But you will never have a one-on-one conversation with me without paying me. Never. You know why? It takes 10 years to be a psychologist. And then some people have student loans. I don't have. Some people have student loans. I will not be in school for 10 years and then give you wisdom free of charge. It's like saying you want to fly to Dubai without buying tickets. No. Or without buying a ticket. I am spoiling you, and it's a form of entitlement. And I am not one of those people who do those kind of things, you know. But I've given you an example. So do you understand the market you are in? And that's the reason why I don't have competitors. Why? I am not the industry leader. I am the industry. I am the one who defines who I want to work with and how much I have to be paid to add value. Every conversation with me is an encounter. I will never be paid for something and not give you value in return. My name is on the line. My passion is on the line. My integrity is on the line. And I love you more than that for you to pay me, and I'm not going to help you move. Working with me is like increasing your personal and professional influence. I am very consumed by the passion to help everybody that I decide to work with. So what kind of market are you in? Do people know you? Do they like you? Do they trust you? People must know you first of all. That's why people who say, you know, I don't like social media. I don't like social media. I don't know what's going on, but social media is a free distribution platform. This free advert, like showing up daily, is free advert. Do you understand? You don't need to like it, but you need to get it done. Do people know you? Do they like you? Do they trust you? Do you understand the person you're selling to? That's the reason why you can't beg me to say, ED, please, can I pay? No. My Taiwos and my Lewises, or my Lewis, they know when they even see the price, it's small to them. It's small compared to the amount of pain they are going through. If you know what it is to be in a bad relationship for 10, 15, 20 years, that's suppressed pain. That is what you call a stronghold. And I say to you, drop this thing at my feet in exchange for $10,000. If you break that $10,000 down to what you have been losing for the past 15 years, so do 15 times 365 days, and then now break it down. You are really paying me less than $5 a day for, in fact, it's not even up to that, maybe $1 a day for the 15 years of pain that you have gone through. You are practically dropping 15 years of pain at my feet as a professional. And then I am not just a professional, because I am a pastor. Every soul that works with me, God identifies them. You know why? I mention their names in my prayer. What will it profit me if I do not want it to be well with them? I mention their names in my prayer. I tell the devil to back off. There are other people in the world you can deal with. These 100 people, hell no. Not today, Satan. No, I am their gatekeeper. So if I'm doing gatekeeping for them emotionally, I am also doing gatekeeping for them spiritually. And they don't have to be Christians. I work with Muslims. 42% of my clients are Muslims. Whooping 42, and they know that I'm an ordained pastor. You know the reason why they work with me? Because they know that I won't hunt them with Jesus. I won't stress them with Jesus. I want it to be well with them. I actually, if they want me to pray for them, they ask me to pray for them, and I genuinely pray for them. And I say to them, when I pray, permit me to pray in the name of Jesus. That is the name I know. That is the name that works for me. You know another name, and the other name works for you, and it is fine. But this is the name that has consistently worked for me for 19 years. So I go ahead and pray, and they trust me. Oh, I work with Buddhists, Indians, Pakistanis, yes. And they know that the fact that I worship God or Jesus is my guy does not mean whatever. I can separate spirituality and science. Why am I saying all of this? You must really know what you're doing, especially if you're an entrepreneur. What market are you in? Another way to sell is that you don't sell your product, you sell the goal and the outcome. People who work with me, I already know them. They need peace. What does peace mean? It simply means that they have adverse childhood experiences that is making them have anger management issues, that is making them snap, that is disturbing them as a wife or a husband, that is affecting how they parent their children, it's affecting how they show up at work, it's affecting their personal life. Some of them have high blood pressure, some of them have body pains, and the reason for this pain is because of the emotional stress trapped in their heart. When I actually even talk to them, I already know the level of stress people are in. If I'm having a conversation with you, from the shape of your face, I can understand the emotional pain that you may be carrying. That is how great I am at what I do. So it is not fluke. And it is showing in my exploit and my results. My life coaching simply means that I have a life. I have a functional life. I've never had a better last year. My life is booming. I consult for achievers and CEOs and whatever, no matter how old they are. My oldest client is about 72. It is not about age. It is about the results that I have and the change I can do. And it's money back guarantee. So it's not that, oh, you paid me something. I don't do that. I select people I want to work with. As long as the energy matches, we're game. So do you understand the market you are in? You are not selling products. So I'm not selling life coaching. I'm not selling therapy. I'm not selling psychology. I'm not selling brand. I have a degree in branding. My first degree was international relations. I have in negotiation. I'm not saying all of those things. I am selling you moving from unhappiness to happiness, and it's money back guarantee. I am selling the goal and the outcome. If I want to help you as a business strategist or a business coach, if your bottom line every year is, for example, $50,000, and we're saying, okay, next year, let's even double it. That's the least. I will show you how to make 100K. 100K is easy. 10,000 in 10 places, or 50,000 in 20 places, or 20,000 in 50 places, or 100K from one person. So what is the product you can create that 100 people can pay you $1,000 for, or 10 people can pay you $10,000 for, or 5 people 20K, or 2 people 50,000, or 1 person 100K? What value are you going to give them in return for the money? So you're not just calling numbers. What value that they will be able to see the before and after experience of that money? So you are selling the goal. If I was to sell weight loss, what I will be telling you is get your summer body. That's the goal. So you are not saying come and buy weight loss, come and buy weight loss. No, buy your summer body. Make headstone on the road. If you want to, for example, sell bras, you are saying the goal, for example, is get your partner staring at you all day, or get your partner hooked up or addicted, whatever it is, you are selling the goal. If you want to sell something for men, men don't joke with their sex life. Oh, just tell one guy that these vitamins will help him do 3 rounds. They will die in your store. Whatever you are selling, tie it to a man's sexual performance first, then tie it to self-esteem and respect. Men are done. Do you understand? Like, men don't have problem. Just tie whatever. So if I wanted to create a product for men now, and then the product will be tied to something like how to make a woman respect you, you will see how I will sell. Because in their mind, they will say to themselves, respect is a man's food. I don't know, because I'm not one. They will buy it. That's the goal and the outcome. For example, you want to sell something to a woman. Oh, it's easy to sell relationships. And that's the reason why worship centers are always having conferences around women. Because black women are a good target audience. They know how to mine them to vomit money. Just come and do fruit of the womb. It's not fruit of the sperm, as if it's only the womb that creates babies. Fruit of the womb. You will see us there. We will sow to our 10th generation. In fact, we will be praying that God, my children's children, Or you want to say that come and get married, marriage December 2023. You by between now December 2023, you want to be married. Just do one serious anointing service. You will see money. It's the outcome they are selling and the goal. They don't even know if the Holy Spirit will be at the event, but in advance they have sold. So if you're selling anything, you are not going to sell the product. You are going to sell the goal and the outcome. Meaning, when I pay for this thing, what am I visualizing? What will it help me become? What will it help me achieve? So I have established two things. Number one, understand your avatar, which is otherwise called your exact target audience. And I give you an example of Taiwo and Lewis, and then their psychography and demography. How old are they? How much do they earn? What do they have in their lives? What is missing from their lives? What do they need you for? If they encounter you, what is the journey to the outcome? Where will you pick them from and where will it end? Those are the conversations that we need to be having, And then whatever you're selling, that is the template. And then the second thing you are doing is, what's the second thing I said? The second thing you're doing is you're selling the goal and the outcome, not the product. If you are a life coach or a teacher or you are in the personal development space, one of the reasons you are not selling is you are selling life coaching, you are selling personal development, you are selling productivity, you are selling big English. No, people don't buy big English. They want to know the goal and the outcome. The most affordable of what I do. So to work with me one-on-one starts from $5,000. There's, however, another one, my tribe. What happens at my tribe? My tribe, annual tribe, is I work with 50 executives and we do something. We're on WhatsApp. So all of us are on a WhatsApp group. So it gives you access to me on WhatsApp. But what does that mean? You won't chat me up one-on-one, never. Every month, we have something that we call our family meeting. So you have the date ahead of time. So you have like a month to plan. And then at the family meeting, we're discussing business. So for example, in December, we'll be hosting one of my role models, Mr. Leke Alder. We're on it, inviting him and stuff, and then he's my Oga. So I'll toast my Oga to be there. And I know he will. Every time we call, my Oga response, Shansa. So why are we calling people like that? We host business executives. I've hosted Mr. Nia Adesoya, people in finance, real estate, NFT. So every month we gather for 2 hours on Zoom from different countries, 50 of us, and we have a family meeting where we discuss what we should be doing with our lives, where the money is, and how to follow the money. So everything is targeted at how to help you increase your personal and professional influence. So that gives you 12 months with me, broken down to 24 hours, and it happens at the family meeting. You don't ask me questions outside of the family meeting. Everything is restricted to the family meeting. If you stress me and you start asking me questions, we will refund you. We have like the code of engagement, because people are powerful. Once they pay, they think that, people are now dating. No. So for the tribe group, we host 50 people, and then 2 hours every month, we discuss money, life, marriage, sex, romance, everything going on in the world. And beyond the family meeting, I drop books, links to videos, hints on how to get immigration, different networks that you can jump on, associations you can join, like everything that can make you or increase your capacity to be a high impact professional. And we choose 50 people to join. How much does it cost annually? That is the most affordable that can ever happen, which is $500. So 50 people pay $500, and we have monthly family meetings. We celebrate ourselves. And then sometimes, like last month, we had a gratitude meeting where everybody, looked at what had happened to them all through the year. And we were mentioning what God had done for us, no matter the religion. And some people started crying, because it was at that point to occur to them that despite all life is trying to do, God has been faithful to them. And guess what? After that, they requested that I should pray for them. And we prayed and all of that. And there are different people there. There are Indians, there are Nigerians, there are Muslims, there are different people. But guess what? We can all pray. We can all do affirmations. We can all channel our energy towards the God that we serve. So that is the tribe. But I also know the kind of people who join my tribe. If you don't follow instructions or are not detailed, we will not allow you join. You know the reason why? You will stress us. And it's not because we don't like you, it's just because our target audience does not stress us. My Taiwo and my Louis are very peaceful. My Taiwo and my Louis don't even have so much time. So they don't have time to be saying, ED, you can't even ping me, because the people who ping me on a one-on-one basis are people who have paid me like $50,000. Like, the time is for the highest bidder. I'm in business. I'm not an NGO. I run a profitable business. So if you are going to talk to me, it is worth my time. I am trading my time and expertise for money. So you drop money and I drop value. That's how it works. Is the difference between business class and economy. Why do people get into business class? They get into business class because of, first of all, the network around them. Number two, the comfort. So it's not a matter of if the plane crashes, we all die. No. It is the network. One business card can solve your problems for life. Access to one person can solve your problems for life. And then if you're single, the kind of person you may want to get married to may just be there. So people are very strategic. They are not just wasting money to buy tickets. They are very intentional about strategizing their finances. So I gave you all of those things for you to have a deep understanding of the market you are in, how to sell your goal and your outcome, not how to sell your product. If you're focusing on selling your product, if you're saying buy this bra, and you're not letting us know why we should buy the bra, like buy this bra so that it will turn heads, buy this bra so that your husband will desire you, buy this one, as long as you are giving us the outcome. Don't just sell weight loss, sell summer body. Don't just tell men to buy diet pills. No, tie it to their sexuality. They will be at your doorstep. In fact, they will pay for years. They will pay for their unborn children. Or go and tell men that it would increase the length of your private parts. Ha! You want to cause trouble. Just go and tell them, if you are 4 inches and you desire to move to 6 inches, just buy this thing. Here! They will even buy you. Like, they will just keep you in their house. I'm telling you, to be manufacturing it. So tie it to people's next level. Tie it to what they can visualize. Tie it to how it will make them feel better. That is how to sell. And finally, you have to be very visible. Elon Musk is the world richest. He's on Twitter tweeting every time. You know what Elon Musk is doing? He's building in public. I have my reservations about him, but I like him. So I can afford to have reservations about you, but we're good. So Elon Musk and myself, I like him, but I have reservations about him. Both can coexist. I don't cancel people. Both can coexist. So Elon Musk is the world richest, but you can see him on social media showing up every time to tweet. Half of what he tweets, yeah, you and I know. But he's there. You know what he's doing? For the first time in the history of the world, we can see a CEO build in public. And then he tweeted something today that Twitter now has 1.8 million users daily, like added. That's the highest in a lifetime. So every day, 1.8 million people join Twitter. Every day, 1.8 million people join Twitter daily. And guess what? We're going to pay that $8. Because if you are making money on a platform, what is logical and rational and sensible is that you pay back. You know, I am against anything free. You cannot feast on free things and be great in life. You can quote me till tomorrow. You cannot always feast on freebies and be great in life. If Twitter is making you, for example, every month, you are making about $1,000. What is logical is that you pay $8. It cost them something to build it. It cost them something to sustain it. It's a sign of entitlement to feel like, things have to be free. No, you won't go far with that mindset. And I say it every time. If you are always looking for how to get and snatch, you will not go far. You know why I know? Because you are not faithful in little. The little you have, you can share so that you will not attract a bigger one. Let me give you an example. There was a particular time I was on social media and someone sent me a DM. So 98% of the DMs I receive, people want free things from me, and I don't respond because I don't do it. I run a business, I don't run a charity. The free things I do are the free teachings and YouTube videos. After that, I don't do anything free. So when they talk to me in my DM, I just read it and move on. I don't respond. I can't respond to everybody talking to me. Only God responds to all. I'm a limited resource, so I don't respond. So this person sent me a DM, and he went on to appreciate, the fact that I give value often and stuff. And he proceeded to say that he wanted to sow a seed in my life. And a part of me felt, I don't need the money, really, but I didn't want it to look like I was being arrogant or proud. But I just felt, don't let me collect, I was just feeling like, don't let me, I have more, I just felt, but I didn't know how to say it, so I said, may I know why you want to give me something? And he said he just wants to bless me. That is actually a tiny amount, but he just wants to sow, and I proceeded to drop my account details. And the gentleman dropped 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira in dollars is maybe about $2-3. Yeah, something like that. And I appreciated it because I knew that it was going to be his, I don't know what they call it in the Bible, I can't remember, but I knew it was going to be, something he brought out of almost nothing. So I appreciated it and I prayed for him. Fast forward to maybe like an hour after, I just checked his wall and I saw what he does, for a living and all of that. I just put it somewhere in my head. So one day somebody reached out to me, we're just gisting normally, and then the person said, oh, meanwhile, do you know who can do something? And then I remember that it was something I saw about that guy, so I saw it and then I sent him a message. I'm going to refer you to this person. This is the amount of money you should quote, because I knew he was going to quote less. I suspected that he may not have earned that kind of amount before. I suspected because I'd seen his pricing. So I knew his pricing was low. So it wasn't that I profiled him. No, I just suspected he may not have earned that from that before. So I told him the exact amount to quote because I knew their budget. So he quoted it, he got the job, and I told him, I said, my name is on the line. I don't know how you usually do your work, but this one, you will do it like a god because nothing must happen to my name. And he promised me, and I was happy that he did. But guess what? I think they paid him about 150,000 for what he was supposed to do. It wasn't a lot of work, but it was good, and it was the fact that I recommended him. So 2,000 naira seed came up with 150. You know the truth? Every time I remember stories like that I have made happen for other people and people have made happen for me, I see that the gift of a man genuinely makes way for him. If he had not reached out to me to sow 2,000 naira in my life, I have 51,000 followers thereabout. There's absolutely no way I would have seen his account. There's absolutely no way I would have noticed him. There's no way we would have met. But his gift drew my attention to him. 2,000 became 150,000. $3 became something close to $200. 75 over, like 2,000 is 150. 75 times of the amount he gave me was what he got back. But what if he never gave? What if he never did? What if he never reached out? So when you hear the statement, the gift of a man makes way or makes room for him, it's the fact that you may not have a marketing budget, but you must have a PR budget. There are some people that have posted on my wall. I didn't even know them. Let me give another example. Maybe you even saw this on my wall. A lady sent me a DM one day saying she wanted to send me a box of finger foods. Nigerians call it small chops, finger foods, snails and stuff. And then I was wondering, because I usually don't eat out, I make my food, and then I don't collect food. So if you want to give me peppered snails, if I don't trust you, I will just request that you pay for it. And when I say I don't trust you, it's not that I mean harm. I just can't collect food from strangers. So it's not that, it is, no. If I don't know you, I think that's a word. If I don't know you, I would prefer that, you just pay for it where I usually order so that I know where the food is coming from because I don't eat out. And then the word is powerful. So this person reached out to me and said she wanted to send me a box of finger foods. I was in Nigeria at that time. I hadn't left. I left about 2 years ago. I was in Nigeria at that time, and I just appreciated it and said, oh, that okay, may I know why she wanted to give me? And she said, oh, I blessed her, blah, blah, blah. She wanted to give me a return. I was grateful and I sent her my office address. So she took it to Ikoyi, my office. And everybody was there. So I told them that, oh, this person saw me on Instagram, sent this and all, We all ate it. Everybody was happy. There was snail. So I just took what I wanted. Everybody else, all my team members, everybody ate it. So like 2 days after, I said thank you and all of those things. So 2 days after, I needed to gift out things. And then I just sent a message to her and said, oh, by the way, how much is this box that you sent to me? And she was like, oh, it's 10,000 naira. And I said, oh, cool. Can you please deliver 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever? I counted it and said, here are the addresses. Please deliver to them. Send me your account number. And I paid. And I didn't stop there. The day she sent me the box of finger foods, I posted it on my social media page on Instagram here. And she sent me a DM. Over 200 people, first of all, joined her page. She now said that somebody reached out to her to cater for a party. Somebody reached out to her to cater for a party. And she said that in less than 48 hours, she got nothing less than 12 orders just because I posted it on the page and said people should please patronize her. In 1 week, she clearly told me that she made close to 1 million. Whatever she sent to me was 10,000 naira. Rest assured or be assured that I would never have noticed her if she hadn't reached out. Why? With 51,000 followers, I don't scroll on people's profiles to check them out. I do not have the time and the energy. But her gift moved from 10,000 naira to about 1 million. That is what giving does. Giving is not a loss, it is an investment. It is an investment. So if you don't have a huge budget, and that is what brands do, influencing. If you want to ask me to influence for you, I don't even do it. If I have to do it, the bill is high, so that you will most likely not use me, or you know that my name is attached to what I'm selling, because I don't want to sell any fluke. I'm not broke, so I don't want to sell any fluke. I don't want anybody to come and say they paid it in one small money. No. If you want me to influence for you, we're discussing thousands of dollars, and then I'm going to tell you, does this thing work? Can I try it? Because I don't want anybody to be dragging me on social media. I'm an elderly person, and I cry easily. Don't stress me. I've made my name, and I'm making my cool car. So those things are there. So it is called like brand influencing and stuff. You must always show up. Elon Musk is on Twitter as we type and speak, selling his market. When people come out with movies, people like Kemi Adetiba and some other people, they are hawking their market. Go and check out Viola Davis, the owner of Woman King. She's been selling Woman King since Woman King came out. Viola has been hawking Woman King since Woman King came out. Nobody is going to sell you if you don't sell yourself. So we've established 3 things today as I round off. It is just not marketing, it's about the market you are in. Understand your demography, understand your psychography, understand your avatar, and the exact person or the caliber of people that you sell to. Number 2, you are selling the outcome and the goal, not the product. If I buy this thing, what will I become? If I use this thing, what effect will it have on me? And then if you are in the intangible market, you must know what you're doing. What does the intangible market mean? People have a budget for what they can touch. People have a budget for things they can feel. Thank you, Doyin, for buying the badge. People have a budget for what they can touch. So it is easier to sell like a phone, a laptop, a plate, microwave, chairs, anything people can feel and touch. They have a budget for it. And then people also have a budget for entertainment. That's why you will see entertainers sell tickets 50,000, 70,000, tables 5 million, 10 million, all the millions. People have a budget for those things. Anything they can feel and touch, people will most likely look for how to buy it. Wig, this and that. But if you are in the market of intangibles where people cannot feel what you are selling, you can only describe. Your power is in selling the goal and the outcome. Thank you, Joy, for buying the bag. Your power is in selling the goals and the outcome. You are not selling life coaching. You are not selling productivity. You are not selling therapy. You are not selling, no. What am I selling as the emotions doctor? I am selling happiness. What does that mean? If you are unhappy, I should be in your corner. If you need meaning, I should be in your corner. Or if you have money and you don't have meaning, I should be in your corner. If you are dissatisfied with the quality of your life, I should be the one working with you. You know why? Every year, I was raised in Mushin. I grew up in Mushin. I left Mushin in 2018, 4 years ago. I know the numbers I'm crunching in dollars. Thank you, Party Shop, for the badge. I know the numbers I'm crunching in dollars. I don't spend naira. I've been spending dollars for years now. I live in Dallas. I don't live in Nigeria. When you invite me to Nigeria, you fly me in. If you see me in any country, they flew me there, all expense paid. First class or business class, that's the list. And I get paid beyond the all expense paid. So I have the numbers, I have the results. My life is the evidence of a changed life. If you are determined and committed, if you show up daily, you will see it. And it's beyond money. It is meaning and happiness. I am happy with the quality of my life. There's nothing I want I can't afford. And I enjoy my life. There's no mask. There's no pretense. I have no secret. I have no secret. You can install cameras everywhere without me knowing. You will never see one thing that you will catch that will disgrace me. No. I have no secret. There's nothing I'm doing in private I can't do in public. There's nobody I'm talking to in private I can't talk to in public. I am not chasing anybody's property. I'm not stealing from anybody. I'm not destroying anybody to grow up. And I am not in an industry. I'm not the industry leader. I am the industry. Thank you, James, for buying the badge. I am the industry. I don't have one secret. You can bug my car, bug my house. You are not going to find anything. You won't find somebody's husband in my house. You won't find somebody's wife in my house. You won't see me snatching what does not belong to me. No. Why? My name is my life. And I'm not on earth to just make money. I am here to make money and enjoy my life. Oh, I enjoy my life. Oh, you can't imagine. I walk and I play. I eat pepper snail daily. Pepper snail and plantain. I live in Dallas. If you see my house, like if you see how I'm enjoying my life. So if who I am and what I am is close to what you want to achieve, I should be working with you. If you need the kind of joy that I give out, yeah, there's no mask. There's no mask. And I am optimal in everything that I do. I am single and happy. And I don't have a problem with men or its lack of men. No, I'm the one choosing who to marry. Do you understand? And when I marry, or you don't even know if I'm married already, but let me leave you people with that one. You know, you will not know my partner or my children. No, because it is social media. They are not part of my work. They are my private life. Chimamanda is my mentor in that area. No, they are not going to be everywhere on social media. No, it's me you have a business with. Just leave them alone. Let me be romancing them with my soul, my boo. Beard gang. Fine. You know I like fine men. My children will be thankful for their father. Clean boy. You know, God is something else. When God said, let us make man in our image, it's my husband. Oh boy, ice cream with pink lips. It's over. It's all over. So, was this good for you business-wise? I need you to increase your income. I need you to sell, you know, and I need you to just not sell, to know how to sell and sell to the people you're supposed to sell to. You can't sell to the people who can't afford you. When people say to me that, oh, your price is expensive. No, it's not expensive. It's designed for some people. And it's not profiling or being wicked. No, not everybody can own a Bugatti. Not everybody can own a Ferrari. Ferraris cannot compete with a Toyota. Toyota is for the mass market. It is quantity. I don't do quantity because I'm a limited resource. I can only work with a selected number of people per time. So the least that can happen is to join my tribe, which is $500 a year. It's not even a month, annual. So if you can afford $500 annually, nah. And then one-on-one with me starts from 5K to 50,000 and it's clean. Money back guarantee. I don't have to tell you that I'm the only one who can do what you're looking for. You just want that one person that you can depend on emotionally, you can depend on spiritually, you can depend on mentally, that can challenge you. And you would be able to see your measurable results that can crunch numbers. Somebody was talking to me today and he said his goal is $1 million. And I said, we can do 2 million. I already see it. And I can help you do it because I know how to do it. I've done it before. I know how to do it. The numbers are clean. So no matter who you are, there's a lot of money for you to get. But if you're not selling to the right set of people, you are going to think that God is against you. If you're not selling to the right set of people, you will think that you lack favor, you lack grace, but you may not even know how to do what you're doing properly. So that is the reason why you need business strategies. We should not even be telling you. If you want more, you go for more. Do you understand? Thank you so much for joining me. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Tuesday afternoon. I hope that this was good for you. I'll see you some other time. To all the awesome souls that bought badges, thank you. May God give your life a badge. May God be your PR. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, some other time I'll see you again.